there, curious minds! Today we're diving into a book that's not just about dollars and cents. It's about understanding the psychology behind our financial decisions. We're talking about The Psychology of Money by Morgan Housel. This book has sold like hotcakes, over 2 million copies, and for good reason. It's packed with timeless wisdom on building a healthy relationship with money. What sets this book apart is its focus on the human element. Over the next few minutes, we're going to break down 10 key lessons from the psychology of money that can completely transform your financial life. Whether you're just starting out or you're already a seasoned investor, these insights are pure gold, so buckle up. Let's kick things off with a bang, talking about what Einstein himself called the eighth wonder of the world, compounding. It's a concept that has the power to transform your financial future. Now, I know what you're thinking. Compounding sounds boring and maybe even a bit complicated, but trust me on this one, folks. It's anything but boring. In fact, it's one of the most exciting concepts in finance. Imagine a snowball rolling down a hill. It starts small, but as it picks up snow, it gets bigger and bigger, gaining momentum. This is the magic of compounding. That's compounding in a nutshell. It's all about growth and momentum. Think of it like planting a tree. You start with a tiny seed. Each year it grows a little more, maybe even bears some fruit. The growth might seem slow at first. You don't see massive growth overnight, but over time, that little tree becomes a mighty oak. It's a gradual process that leads to significant results. The earlier you plant that tree, the more time it has to grow. Time is your best friend when it comes to compounding. The same goes for investing. The longer your money is invested, the more it can grow. The sooner you start, even with small amounts, the more time your money has to compound and grow exponentially. Every little bit counts. So start early, stay invested, and let that money snowball grow. Watch your small investments turn into something substantial over time. We all love a good success story, right? Those tales of triumph and victory that inspire us to reach for the stars. But here's the thing, folks. We often mistake luck for skill. We see someone win big and think it's all about their talent. And that, my friends, can be a recipe for disaster. Misunderstanding the role of luck can lead to overconfidence. In the world of finance, there's a whole lot of factors beyond our control. The market is unpredictable and can change in an instant. Sometimes the market's up, sometimes it's down. It's a roller coaster ride that we all have to navigate. Sometimes you win, sometimes you learn. Every experience, whether good or bad, teaches us something valuable. Now, I'm not saying hard work and skill don't matter. They absolutely do. Dedication and effort are crucial. But we've got to acknowledge the role of luck, both good and bad. It's an invisible hand that can change our fate. Don't let a few wins get to your head because, let's face it, luck can be a fickle friend. It can turn on you when you least expect it. The key is to learn from our mistakes, adapt our strategies, and keep moving forward. Resilience and adaptability are our best allies. So, acknowledge the role of luck, both good and bad, and focus on what you can control, your efforts, your strategies, and your reactions to whatever life throws your way. Embrace humility and keep striving for success. Now let's talk about everyone's favorite topic, saving. I know, it's not the most exciting thing in the world, but trust me, building a solid savings habit is crucial for financial peace of mind. Think of saving like building a safety net. Life throws curveballs, right? Unexpected expenses pop up, your car decides to take an unplanned vacation to the mechanic, you name it. Having a healthy savings cushion acts as a buffer, protecting you from financial stress when those curveballs inevitably come your way. But here's the thing, saving isn't just about preparing for the worst case scenario. It's about creating freedom and opportunity. It's about having the financial flexibility to pursue your passions, take calculated risks, and live life on your own terms. So, start small, automate your savings, and watch your freedom fund grow. Let's be real, folks. We live in a world obsessed with appearances. Everywhere you look, there's a constant push to showcase the best version of yourself. Social media is constantly bombarding us with images of people living seemingly perfect lives, driving fancy cars and rocking designer clothes. It's a never-ending highlight reel of luxury and opulence. It's easy to get caught up in the comparison game and feel the pressure to keep up with the Joneses. The stress of trying to match these curated lifestyles can be overwhelming. But here's the thing, true wealth isn't about flashy displays of material possessions. It's about the comfort and security that come from knowing you're financially stable. It's about what you don't see: the money saved, the investments growing, the financial security you've built for yourself and your loved ones. These are the real indicators of wealth. Remember, you don't need the latest gadgets or designer labels to validate your worth. True value comes from within and from the smart financial choices you make. True wealth is about financial freedom, peace of mind, and the ability to live life on your own terms. It's the freedom to make choices that align with your values. So next time you're tempted to overspend to impress others, take a step back and ask yourself, is this purchase aligned with my values and my long-term financial goals? Is it really worth it? If the answer is no, walk away. Your future self will thank you for making the smarter choice today. We've already talked about the power of compounding, but let's dive a little deeper, shall we? When it comes to investing, time is your greatest ally. The earlier you start, the more time your money has to grow exponentially. Think of it like planting a tree again. The best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is now. Even if you can only invest a small amount right now, the most important thing is to start. Don't get caught up in trying to time the market perfectly or chase the next hot stock tip. Consistency and a long-term perspective are key. Focus on building a diversified portfolio of low-cost index funds and let the magic of compounding do its work. We all like to think we're smarter than the average bear, right? But when it comes to investing, overconfidence can be a dangerous game. The market is a fickle beast, and no one, and I mean no one, can predict its every move with 100% certainty. It's easy to get caught up in the hype when the market's soaring, but remember, what goes up must come down. Don't let those gains go to your head. Stick to your investment plan, avoid making impulsive decisions, and always be prepared for the unexpected. On the flip side, don't panic when the market takes a dip. Remember, downturns are a natural part of the market cycle. So, ditch the overconfidence, folks. Embrace humility, acknowledge that you don't have all the answers, and always be willing to learn and adapt. In a world that constantly tells us to strive for more, it's easy to get caught in the endless cycle of wanting. But here's a radical thought. What if we redefined what it means to have enough? The truth is, true wealth isn't about accumulating an obscene amount of money. It's about having enough to live a comfortable life, pursue your passions, and spend your time doing what truly matters to you. Take a moment to reflect on your values and what truly brings you joy. Is it spending time with loved ones, traveling the world, giving back to your community? Once you've identified what's truly important to you, you can start aligning your financial goals with those values. So define your enough and watch your happiness soar. Let's get real, folks. Money in itself doesn't bring happiness. I mean, sure, it can buy you a fancy car or a luxurious vacation, but those things only provide temporary satisfaction. The true value of money lies in the freedom and flexibility it provides. Imagine having the financial freedom to walk away from a job you hate, pursue a passion project, or simply spend more time with loved ones. That's the power of money. It gives you options and the ability to design a life you love. So, next time you're tempted to chase after the next big paycheck, remember, it's not about how much you earn. It's about how much freedom and flexibility that money provides. They say history repeats itself, and nowhere is that truer than in the stock market. Markets move in cycles, folks. There are periods of boom and bust, euphoria and panic. The key to long-term success is to understand these cycles and not get swept away by the emotional roller coaster. When the market's soaring, it's tempting to throw caution to the wind and go all in. But remember, what goes up must come down. Don't let greed cloud your judgment. Stick to your investment plan, avoid chasing after the latest hot stock, and remember that slow and steady wins the race. On the flip side, when the market takes a tumble, it's easy to panic and sell everything. So keep your cool, stay the course, and remember that this too shall pass. We like to think of ourselves as rational beings, but the truth is, our emotions play a huge role in our financial decisions. Whether we realize it or not, our past experiences, our upbringing, and even our deepest fears and insecurities can influence how we manage our money. The key to making sound financial decisions is to be aware of our emotional triggers and develop healthy coping mechanisms. By acknowledging the human side of finance, we can make more informed and rational decisions that align with our long-term goals and values. So there you have it, folks. 10 powerful lessons from the psychology of money that can completely transform your relationship with money. This book is more than just a finance guide. It's a roadmap to financial wisdom and emotional well-being. If you're ready to dive deeper and unlock the secrets to financial success and happiness, be sure to grab your copy of The Psychology of Money using the link in the description below. Until next time, stay curious, keep learning, and remember, the best investment you can ever make is in yourself.